Alright, welcome everyone to some AD2L Season 33 action for Week 4. Archon League, we've got Pot of Sloth versus Runnies and Bats. I'm definitely going to say that wrong multiple times, but I'm joined
Oh yeah.
by Rusty here to break down this game with you all.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh,
Runnies and Bats snag the Weaver instantly, and Pot of Sloth decided they wanted a nice, presumably off-lane duo of Dark Willow and Centaur.
yeah, they are speeding through these picks. They definitely knew exactly what they were doing there.
Pot of Sloth banned techies, man. That's awesome. Does Runnies and Bats have like a techies player, I guess?
I I don't know. I haven't seen a single techies on like any of their drafts so far, but oh no wait, actually I lied. Literally last week they played techies and they won with it, so
They did?
yeah.
Alright, I'm an R&B fanboy. That's hilarious.
Props to them. They went looks like pause for techies and whoa, had like Ags,
That
Bloodstone,
rocks.
Force Staff, jeez.
This guy went carry mode. That is hilarious. Although, I understand you're probably getting it for the mana regen and like perhaps bursting your health after you suicide, but spell amplification actually doesn't amp the mine damage. If I'm not mistaken, it only amps your blast off damage, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well that's kinda unfortunate. I thought it would do
You basically get unlimited mana with Bloodstone.
that is cool though. I mean, you don't have to like walk back to base or ferry out those clarities every like 2 seconds.
Damn, I hope R&B pops off and then they have to ban something else and then they pick Techie's game too. That would be very funny. But anyways, they responded with the Night Stalker, which I'm thinking both teams probably picked their 3-4 here, most likely. I think Night
Uh,
Stalker's alright here, but I think Dark Willow can kind of jam him up a little bit, if I'm being honest, if she has good positioning.
yeah, like it's kind of the weird thing where if like Willow gets that Shadow Realm off first, then NS feels kind of bad because you're just like silencing the hero, which doesn't really care since she's in the realm. But like if
Yeah.
she doesn't get it off first, if this NS gets like a very quick blink, then it's gonna cause havoc. And I think R&B or is it Pot of Sloth who's been running the Night Stalker a lot. Actually, both have been playing this. At least have played this once this season so far. But R&B definitely favor it.
It's a hero that I think was fairly strong like on the TI patch, but didn't get like an insane amount of play at the tournament. But so kind of escaped the nerf bat a little, but this guy was really like a terror around like in these ranks. I feel like I still think the hero is super good.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree. I'm honestly very thrilled that Night Stalker slipped under the radar and like it was not overplayed at TI, because like the only like technical nerfs you could say is the fact that like Echo Saber got nerfed, but even then like you can still like you're still super strong and like the shard got I think buffed like twice in a row or something like that. So it's quite nice.
I think that Night Stalker, if he can get a good BKB timing and maybe a blink after that, if he hits these timings in good order, I think he'll be a complete menace. But he definitely needs a BKB against Willow Centaur so far what they're showing.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's gonna want that spell immunity. Lots of bans coming out for. They're actually banning a lot of variety of heroes. The ET, Ogre, and then the PL, and then also the Drow Viper on the other side.
I think the Weaver pick is also very interesting. I know Runnies, or all different variations of this team, were doing this pause for Weaver shenanigans a lot before the hero like really took off in popularity. And they normally run it with some other minus armor, like they probably won't go with Slardar here since it seems like they probably already have their offlaner, but I've seen them do it like Slardar and Drow and other armor or like physical heavy type of heroes, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm looking for their safe lane to probably capitalize on the minus armor of the Swarm based on what I've seen them do in the past.
Yeah, they've like run. I think one of their drafts was like Weaver, Night Stalker, and then they did Drow and Ember for I think their cores. So like heroes that just utilize the minus armor, like you're saying. It would be cool if they like double down on that. Maybe like NS gets a Solar Crest or something if he's like very rich,
That could be
or
sick.
unless Weaver wants to go one. I think Weavers either go like Urn or Medallion most of the time.
I've mostly seen either the super urn into Ags or going for the solar
Ooh,
for
Disruptor.
disruptor. Definitely solid against Weaver. I feel like Disruptor's gonna get ran at pretty hard by Night Stalker. I don't know, you're a Night Stalker player. Do you feel Disruptor adequately controls that hero, or does he kind of just run in your face too hard, too fast?
I think the Night Sucker has to either be bad or you have to be like the fastest disruptor ever for it to be
Yeah.
like positive for the disruptor player. Because generally NS can like get on top. Like the glimpse is quite nice since like Night Sucker moves so fast that you're covering so much ground that like glimpse does hurt if it goes off. But like I think we talked about with the Willow, if this blink is in play, like Disruptor's game is like almost impossible. I hope this like Night Stalker literally just focus supports at the start of the fight every single time, because they will be extremely sad if they've got this Night Stalker on them.
Yeah, I definitely think Night Stalker could wreak a lot of havoc here if he has a nice start. These supports don't really like playing against him, but if they're playing from the front, I feel like they could control them. Dark Willow plus Disruptor's pretty nasty duo in and of itself.
Yeah, there's good like combo potential here. At least right now for Pot of Sloth, I like how they're at least like the base of their team fight is starting off. They have like a relatively straightforward blink initiator. They've got like the disengage with the centaur as well, and like Willow, and they have like plenty of like soft control to follow up on this centaur stun. So they're not like all inning on one hero. And also Willow's like a do something support. I always dislike it when teams pick two do nothing supports, but they have like a good balance here as their base for Pot of Sloth, which I like to see.
Yeah, I think the question is going to be, can R&B use their vision advantage from the Night Stalker and the Monkey King to get the fights they want and delete some key targets quickly? Because otherwise I feel like Stampede is going to be a very useful counter initiation tool, because basically R&B's 3 cores, presumably if Monkey King is a core, um, all sort of rely on their mobility, and in the case of NS and Death Prophet, just running very quickly. If they can disengage and get their spells off in a cohesive manner, I think the team fights are going to be really good for Pot of Sloth. I think they need a hero to burst this Death Prophet, personally,
Yeah.
to try to get that turn potential and then kill her, even if she has Exorcism popped.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. I think that pick's actually pretty sick. None of their heroes really do anything to Naga Siren, its illusions, or the hero itself.
Yeah, like Night Stalker struggles against like illusion heroes past like if you go for an axe rush, that only buys you like 15 minutes of time pretty much to fight against them. Monkey King, depending on when whether actually this is probably a core, right? Because they can't run four Monkey King with a Weaver as well, unless the Weaver's pause one. Um, so I guess this is a pause one Monkey King, and like your option, I guess, is like Glepnir if you want to deal with this Naga Siren, but even then, that's not much.
I guess
And
it could be a pause 4 Weaver pause, or pause 5 Weaver pause 4 Monkey. That, I know Purple Pansy, this guy's crazy. He picks all sorts of very strange supports, like Faceless and
the Faceless
and
Void support.
and
Oh man.
Gyrocopter and Viper and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm thinking it might actually be him playing Weaver, and maybe they're flexing Monkey to the support still. I feel like the
Uh,
support Monkey really took a big hit from the nerfs though.
yeah, I think most probably Pansy will run with the Weaver. Then that's is that a five Weaver then, right?
Yeah, yeah, it would be.
So then I guess you can do four Monkey, but then like you
But
said, like support Monkey isn't as strong.
I will say I also saw this guy LT Nest Knight, who I think is their carry, play Monkey King pretty serviceably before. So it might be him. They might have it in mind for him. Pot of
Um,
Sloth seemed to think it was that they're still picking a carry though, because they banned out the Sven and the Gyro.
I think so. I like because I don't see like a straightforward like Orion hero here, and they don't seem to play like a lot of. I guess they're like not the super flexible person. I think on R&B, and I
Mm-hmm.
would prefer like a straightforward carry. I guess. Yeah, there we go. We got the Luna
Deal with
there.
Luna. I actually don't think Luna deals with Naga Siren all that well, to be honest. I feel
Yeah,
like you're kind of low range and it's decent for Illu clear and stuff, but her illusions are typically probably gonna soak some beams. They're really low cooldown. Naga's like fast as well and has a disengage tool. I personally just feel like I've either had my team play this matchup or seen this matchup before, and it's usually pretty Naga favored.
yeah. I don't think like Luna is a counter to Naga in like the direct sense, but I think R&B here is looking for just like a faster paced game with this Luna, and I think if they plan to go for a like an earlier fighting build with like SNY Chrysalis Shard or something like that, then they have the potential to just run over Pot of Slot before they're ready to fully fight against them. I mean, they have like a decent mid game timing with their Puck Disruptor Centaur, but they kind of lack damage. I think if this DP gets a BKB and the Naga's not online yet, then I think if R&B is able to take this like really fast paced game with their draft right here, which I think is the way to run it.
All right, predictions coming in. Who do you think's got this?
Jeez.
Oh wait, it's a 4 Luna.
Oh wait, am I?
It's
No,
a 4 position Luna.
isn't Orion's their one though? I thought.
Is he this season? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
Orion.
he
Yeah,
was a
Orion's
4
their one.
position.
Their four is well, they actually swap their
Bruh.
players around in terms of like their four and their five sometimes swap in terms of like
Really?
lanes, I believe, from what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I do recall that about their team actually.
But LT is their seems to be their not I guess regular four in quotes. And
Man, what the
then
heck?
whatever I literally cannot say their offlaner's name. I'm just gonna call them
You can't say
ASM.
as more Normatica.
I honestly have no
His
idea.
real name in Dota was even longer than that.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
feel like if
gonna.
Naga gets like 25 minutes of farm, then they are not going to be able to touch her.
Yeah, I think it's
That's
it's
my hot
dependent
take.
on how much this like how free this Naga's game is, and like dependent on the farm that she gets. So it's like it's super on them to get this Naga off to a good start and not get absolutely smacked. I think.
Well, R&B is off to a good start, praising the Moon of Mene.
My
They have Luna
God.
on their team. You need to praise the Moon of Mene if you're going to pick Luna. It's just a major key. It is a position 1, though. She's got the Quelling, she's got the stats, the Fairy Fire.
Oh my God, my food
We
arrived and there's a pause. This is a blessing from
This,
Salamene. I'm
this
gonna
is
go
a fucking Gaben blessing.
literally run right outside and get it, and hopefully they still are paused. If
Okay,
not,
sounds good.
then I guess we'll deal with that one at a later
Just got
date.
some laughing going on right now.
I'll be right back.
Alright, let's do some quick introductions while Licky's gone. On Pot of Sloth, and unfortunately his camera's not even moving with me, but on Pot of Sloth, we've got Biggie, AD2L veteran, coming down to Archon to try to get that trophy on the Disruptor, position 5 and captain of Sloth. We got CNT on the Dark Willow. We've got Staged, taking a break from casting to get in here into the playing role on the Centaur Warrunner offlane. We've got a mid-puck master tier by Moogie. This guy plays a lot of puck, apparently. And position 1, we got Fred Bug taking up that Naga Siren. On R&B side, we got Purple Pansy, of course, playing some weird-ass 5 position. Playing Weaver. We got the position for Monkey King, Acride Solutions. We've got Asmo Normatica on the Disruptor. We've got Jack, pretty sure of X-Team Hog fame, joining the R&B boys on the Death Prophet, and we've got Orion, R&B staple player right here, taking up the Luna position 1, switching positions this season. And we're off to the races. I don't know what you're seeing on your camera, guys, but basically R&B on the Dyer's kind of just chilling around their side of the map. Luna's up in the safe lane.
Oh.
And we got Pot of Sloth kind of clumping up on their right side of the river here as well. Biggie's gonna walk down a little bit.
Oh, they have the Night Stalker behind, and I'm back.
Oh, they do? What are you talking? Let's see. Oh yeah, Night Stalker sneaking on the back here with Monkey King.
They have like full vision of this, and Potoslav think they have full vision of this thanks to this ward, but
Oh, we got the Primal Spring down from the tree. Goes on
it's gonna
Puck.
spring in.
Puck's got the orb out.
That's a short
I think
orb.
they're gonna be able to secure the first blood, maybe onto Puck. Yes, he used a Fairy Fire.
Oh,
Wow,
they
that
just
was
give up.
Pretty good. They gave up. I think Puck needs to fucking go back to base right now. This is actually rough. He needs to send a salve like immediately.
Yeah.
His lane is griefed.
Oh,
Oh, he got a
Disruptor.
salve from Big He.
What a
Oh,
player.
classic. What a player, man.
Oh, Brian's flaming the Dire Draft? I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. I think it has potential.
You've got the classic Luna Night Stalker. I know Biggie, or I mean Biggie. I know Licky. I know you're a big fan of this combo. It's a Grin staple from a couple seasons ago.
I don't know if we were doing it for any reason, but I think Dream just liked playing Luna because it was easy to play, but...
It's a really good combination.
It is fun, honestly, and like
Your
the nighttime.
vision is crazy.
Yeah, it
Night
is
vision is fucking insane.
kind of ridiculous.
And they both like make it at nighttime for the other one. It's like pretty valuable. Look, they're both stronger at night, and they both make it nighttime for more than more than half the game. So I think it's pretty good.
Oh, Biggie just ate the tree and got the Monkey King down. Very cool.
Dude, Biggie, let's get a quelling out of here, Biggie. I want to see that. I want you chopping the sky nonstop.
Honestly, it's kind of an investment. It's like when you're playing against a tree or like you're terrified of Techie's mines in there, then you gotta...
Here's my thing about Radiant. I feel like their Radiant safe lane is like Omega strong, and Dire off lane is super weak. So I think Naga, if this guy can play the hero, will snowball off to an extremely good start.
Yeah, this offlane here, I'm not a very big fan of this combo at all. I think if you've got a Night Stalker, you need like one of those supports that's like pretty strong level 1 or level 2, or that has like a good stun or slow that isn't Primal Spring. Like, I don't even know, like even like an Ogre I feel like would work much better. Because Ennis isn't going to want to fight until at least level 3. And then you get stronger, and then you hit like level 5, and you're very strong with like level 3 Void or whatever. Apparently I'm allowed to call the offlaner on R&B Ed. Cool. We'll run with that.
Ed. We'll go with Ed.
Ed the Night Stalker, I like it.
Much easier than this name.
Yeah. Oh, up top, CNT is getting run down by Pansy. Is there going to be a committal, though? Nope. DC?
Oh, we got a disconnection.
What are your thoughts on this Puck versus DP matchup mid here?
Let's see. They both have extremely similar base damage. They both have similarly shitty attack projectiles. I feel like Death Prophet, I think it's interesting. I think both heroes will definitely farm and can walk over to the small camp and farm that really easily as well. I think Death Prophet wants to take the mid tower, and Puck's wave clear makes that like significantly more difficult. But if Puck ever leaves the gank, that tower is probably going to go down. So you're kind of both stifling. It's kind of a standoff, like trying to stifle what the other one wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
the first one to blink and like go somewhere else, I feel like. Or basically, if he can force the puck out, if they can get a gank onto him, either maybe Night Stalker rotates or Monkey King can set up a good gank, and they can take the tower. That could be really nice.
They're counting down the pause time.
This is great. I really hope they have a stopwatch going. It's very important that people follow AD2L rules, especially pausing. Some people out there, you know, they want to interrupt the flow of the game when they are, they know very well that are not allowed, and they've already used their allotted pauses. And I just think we need to have a no tolerance policy for that kind of thing.
Honestly, the fact that someone immediately didn't provide a reason for this pause is kind of disappointed, and I think a forfeit should be applied, if you ask me.
I think you should immediately ask reason when someone disconnects, because you need to know, and you have a right to know.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear. You have a right to know why somebody is disconnected. Or
Absolutely.
Why they're paused. Why they're paused. Not necessarily why they're disconnected, but why they're paused.
Yeah.
And this Night Stalker's getting worked, though.
Yeah.
This, like, it's so hard for this guy to walk up. He just gets hit. Gets hit by a Riptide. And Biggie also has Thunderstrike. Disruptor's a strong laner for this type of lane. Because you just want to harass Night Stalker and put them on the back foot. And Disruptor's a really good hero for that.
Yeah, and so far this Monkey King is not trading as effectively versus this Disruptor here. And has going for a wand first instead of any other like Oov or regen, so... Oh, Ed?
Naga fed her courier, like, directly to them, so that was interesting.
They will get the NS
She got
low,
the boots delivered.
but that's a salve anyway gonna be used, so...
The good thing is, I think top is going decently for Radiant's side.
Yeah, in terms of CS, the Centaur is doing well. They were kind of low. Pansy was doing quite good in terms of, like, harassing with that early Blightstone. But yeah, this Luna, I assume will just go, like, jungle at, like, level 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, she's gonna bail. Weaver can hold the lane decently. He's, you know, difficult to gank because of the Shikuchi, which is nice, and the Shikuchi is not bad wave clear either. So he's not a bad hero for holding down this lane once Luna decides to inevitably go farm the jungle.
Yeah, he should have a quite decent time. Also, the XP will be very nice for the Weaver, so...
Honestly, this guy getting boots and wand, like... You don't want to do this to yourself, I feel like, when you're playing Luna in this type of lane, because honestly, you're probably not going to kill either one of their heroes unless they massively fuck up.
Yeah.
And you don't really want to stay here that long either. You just want to get a Morbid Mask and leave around like 7 minutes, I would say. Just get out of here.
Yeah. Oh. What in the world? Oh my god.
Got some shenanigans bottom.
That was...
Nobody gonna go down though. Radiant getting the better of this trade.
Super weird. Monkey didn't actually use the Primal Spring. It like glitched out or something, I think. It was very interesting, but if they got that off,
I didn't
definitely...
actually catch that, damn.
If they got it off, I think it was
Biggie,
definitely a kill, but...
Biggie took some serious damage here. Naga is starting to pull ahead in XP, which I'm not surprised by at all. I think Biggie is doing a good job running over here and stacking and staying out of XP range, because frankly, they can't do shit to this Naga.
Yeah, in terms of CS though, I'm kind of glad that like Ed is keeping up, and is like slightly, or will be ahead, thanks to this wave that's coming under tower. And I like the fact that Monkey is hopping away, giving Night Stalker all this nice XP.
This guy should not have this many last hits, to be honest.
Yeah. It's...
The fact that they let him get, like, how many denies? 8 denies and 19 last hits, like, he took a lot of harass, sure, but he should have been, I feel like, forced back even harder than he was. Gonna get hit by some Riptides now, though.
Mugi is coming top with Coil, so this might just be the very first kill of the game at almost 6 minutes. Potentially.
Oh, something we didn't note that I didn't realize until now, even though it's a really sick combo, is the Terrorize in Dream Coil into Terrorize. So sick.
Speaking of
there
Coil,
it is, by the way.
Up top, they're gonna actually whiff a few spells onto Lunite here, but they should still get Orion.
Easy.
Puck did go under tower, is gonna take quite a few hits, but might just go back to base here. Yeah. Oh, Pansy!
Oh, Pansy! So close!
Almost went for the baller play, but did not get it. Oh,
Oh,
curse
Pansy's a
crown.
little at risk here, but
Nice
probably gonna be
juke
fine.
going to
He's
the
got
top.
the sentry down.
Oh, all spells gonna whiff.
Oh, that was a good dream coil.
Oh, I missed Monkey King dying,
Nice.
but CNT is
This.
gonna get gone on, perhaps, if they actually find each other. No, they
Oh,
TP
he's gonna
away.
Shadow Realm TP out. You know, Valve should fix it. I can't even click on him when he's Shadow Realmed as a caster.
It's kind of interesting, honestly. Oh,
It's really funny.
stage. Dodge
Going on
the
to stage.
swarm.
Oh, Pansy
Pansy
taking some damage here.
gets rooted twice there. That's spooky.
The thing about R&B's safe lane
Oh,
is
Fredbug bottom.
Oh,
Getting
shit.
run it.
He's getting run down.
They need the Primal Spring for the damage
Go
and the
destroy
slow.
the trap,
One
sir.
more. Give it.
Oh, the
Yes.
glimpse! Oh no! Just in time to get some last hits. Fuck.
And sends a Night Stalker all the way back to the creep wave. Easy farm.
Oh dang, Fredbug, you gotta be on strength treads when they're going on you.
We did lose stage top in the meantime to... It looks like Jack actually made a rotation here with Exorcism, I think.
Jack, I think, probably came and got him.
And then used the rest of it to get some very nice damage on the mid tower, almost 50%.
The thing I like about Radiant lineup versus Dire, especially pre-BKBs, other than Night Stalker, they're extremely squishy. And Radiant has a lot of magic burst
Yeah.
that can deal with these guys pre-BKB.
BKB is going to be, I think, probably their largest power spike.
Oh,
Ooh,
we gotta
nice
go onto
stomp
Luna.
plus Shadow Realm onto
He's
Luna
got
right
nowhere
here.
to go
Orion's going to
here.
run into a bunch of brambles as I lag out a little bit, but they're going to get the Luna in the end. CNT
Clubbing
though.
him. CNT is taking some damage, but I don't
Shikuchi?
think Purple Pansy's gonna get
Shikuchi?
him.
Is it going to hit? The salve canceled. One more hit.
One
And
more. Oh, nice.
Coil.
Dream Coil.
Quick kills there.
Alright, good play. Definitely favored for Radiant there. That was just a good kill on to Luna.
Yeah, valuable play. 2 for the price of 1. Also, the puck barely lost any creeps mid. Ported back immediately after.
I just really don't like Luna. First of all, I don't really like that he's staying here with these items. I don't think he needed to complete the treads or the wand. I think you should have just gone for the Morbid Mask, because you're seeing it now. They have a lot of burst with that Centaur plus Dark Willow, and then if Puck gets a rune, you know? This Luna dies quickly. She doesn't really have like that much HP early game.
Yeah, I honestly think someone should be stacking a little bit more. Jack actually mid, looking for the puck here, has the Exorcism popped, but none of the spirits have... Oh, never mind. Spirits have definitely reached the puck here.
Jack! That was an Arcane Rune Exo too.
Yeah,
Nice
so
play by Jack, dude.
it's going to be up pretty darn
He knew the
soon.
coil was down. That was sick. That tower is screwed now too. A Dark
Definitely.
Willow cannot depush this effectively.
A few more right clicks. Maybe the deny coming out from
Finish
CNT.
it, Jack.
Pump fakes. Oh.
Good job. Spams the voice line, very major key.
As it
They
should
didn't
be.
get the high five though, that's disappointing.
Oh, Monkey King bottom getting run at by this Naga Siren. They're gonna glimpse the Night Stalker
Might
back
trade
away.
Biggie first.
Biggie. Oh, the coil as well. He broke it.
Coil.
They're gonna
He
lose
snapped
too.
it.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. And that's a Dark Ascension used, and it just about is about to turn
Got
tip me
banter in the
now.
chat, baby.
All chatting. My God.
Is this guy actually butthurt or is he trolling? That's a great question.
Who knows, honestly.
He's going immediately for the Yules to deal with Death Prophet Silence. Won't help him against Night Stalker Silence, obviously, but very good against the Death Prophet's, what is it, 6-second silence? Yeah, that's super long.
I
Kind of feels
honestly,
bad to go for this build, but
I think Puck, it might have been better to literally just go like Witchblade BKB, I think. Playing Puck into Night Stalker is incredibly rough, but if you get
yeah, it's
BKB,
awful.
it's just so much easier. And it like feels awkward getting BKB on Puck, but if you like get it for certain games where you have to, it's just so free. They just have nothing for you. I mean, they barely have any lockdown as it is on R&B, and it's just like the freest game of Puck's life. Or even like Kai Assange Force Staff, if you want. I don't know. That was a weird
He
stampede.
does force you to do some really weird itemization, which sucks, but I will say, I think Puck, especially in combination with the Dark Willow. Oh, we gotta
Oh,
go
Coil
bottom.
plus Storm, and that is Exorcism
Big
used as
stack
well.
spread.
They've got the Fear as well. The Coil's gonna snap.
Oh,
That's a combo
there's
for
the
the
combo. Yeah, there's
ages.
the combo. That's really good. High fives all around. So yeah, this is what I was literally about to say before that go, but R&B has 3 core heroes, frankly, pretty much all their heroes, that are extremely mobile in terms of movement speed and like moving from place to place quickly in the case of Monkey King. But the Dream Coil, and to a lesser extent the Bramble Maze and the Kinetic Field, just totally cucks your ability to run around the fight freely. They have all these high movement speed heroes that aren't going to be able to
Oh,
actually
look
go
at that
anywhere.
TP in. Plus the Glimpse Away. They actually could have maybe killed the Weaver.
Yeah,
Unless
I
Weaver
think they
top!
should have left.
Oh my
no,
god, staged! He got him with the hoof stomp. What a god.
Holy shit. Alright, pro plays. That was sick.
That was some top tier
You think that was
coordination.
coordinated, or do you think that Stage, like, had that fall into his lap and then made a really sick play?
I think
But was
Stage
not on purpose.
saw that coming and he was like, wait a second. My Disruptor
Here
Biggie's
we
just given
go.
me the gift of all time, and I'm just gonna take it.
That was really funny. I was like, oh, they should have left him there, but then he just got got by Centaur.
Yeah. Let's see, how is Luna doing? Going for the... I would think, looks like Mask is into Dragonlance here.
I think so.
Oops, I accidentally went to the other side of the map. But there's a DD on the Puck. What is this? No Blink yet on Centaur. Actually has the Vanguard phase, so very strong at this point in the game. DP does have heals, though, so that is some defense. Night Stalker Echo, Monkey King also Echo. Is that the thing for Pause 4 Monkey King? You just build Echo? Or is there something better you think that should be picked up here?
This game, I would have liked it if he just went for Orchid, honestly, because
Interesting, okay.
if you can Orchid pop...
Fight here?
Oh, hold on, we gotta go.
Oh my god, they've got the Coil combo as well. The Fear actually is off the mark. They pop the Night Stalker ult as well. Wukong's command going down. Biggie now gonna be the target here of the Night Stalker. Ed's gonna come in, clean him up right here. Curse Crown goes off, and it looks like no one else is gonna die as they're able to disengage unless Ed looking for more. There is no Stampede available, so Stage might just be in a little bit of trouble right here. Pansy now making a move in. Nice hook stomp. I'll back off onto Ed here. They're gonna turn back with the Dark Willow ult as well to Bedlam, plus the final hit. Not enough as Ed's gonna get away. Now turning off onto... Oh my god, the Centaur. Looking back over to CNT right here, getting siphoned up. Looks like they're not gonna get anyone at all. And Pansy now silenced up, gonna go down. Potentially, they just need another right click. They're gonna lose the Weaver here. And no one else. That's literally just 2 people for that entire engagement somehow. Unless Jack
That
now.
was chaotic fight. Night Stalker big balls to reinitiate there, but he didn't end up dying, so good job. That was a good move.
Yeah, that was some nice back and forth there. And somehow no one, like, super important died, which is very interesting.
No, to answer your question, I don't care for this Aggro Saber on Monkey support. It's definitely more of a carry item when your emphasis is on the Jingu more so, and like actually getting a good amount of hits off. I think the Monkey... Oh, he's switching into Orchid. Dude, this guy's listening.
I was gonna say, Arc is, like, literally reading your mind, because I looked over and I was like, I saw the Echo, and then I was like, wait a second, that's too many Oblivion Staffs for an Echo Saber.
So Naga's gonna have Manta. It's not really for her, but if you can get a timely Orchid onto Puck after you've already forced out the Yules, or Orchid one of these supports...
Stage bottom, he's gonna pop the Stampede. They're gonna use the Boundless Strike, though, to
Can they
slow
get
him up.
The urns on
Oh,
him?
it's running out. They got him.
Nice plays.
That's a cleanup. And now CNT's actually bottom, and they know that this Willow is here. And, oh, the Monkey King vision. They've spotted CNT. The silence as well, the double silence.
He needed a Shadow Realm like way before that.
Yeah. That's
Oh well, they got him.
Clean kill. 2 kills on a tower. Very nice for them. Potentially mid might go down, though, unless they're willing to defend this with anyone that's strong, which Orion's actually kind of can pump out a little bit of damage if they want to def this.
I do think the goal with Dragonlance is trying to participate earlier.
They're gonna find Puck here as well. If they can actually get a hit off on... Ooh, nice orb. Very clean.
No Crippling Fear coming out, sadly.
Fred's
we got a
gonna
Naga song.
just to disengage away from that.
Is it gonna work? This guy feeds his couriers, man. He doesn't care about the little courier's life.
God.
He let that courier just die, gave his life for the team.
Honestly,
Spamming some terrorites.
animal abuse is the biggest problem in Dota, for sure.
It really is fucked up. You got bugs getting squashed this game.
Oh, they're gonna run into Puck right here. They're gonna get this first silence off. Puck does have Yules though. Gonna pop it first, plus the fear coming in. Oh my god, it actually doesn't hit onto anyone. Whiffed fear, so they're gonna lose the Puck. And R&B is out for blood, but it doesn't look like they're gonna find anyone unless they decide that this Horseman bottom is the next one on the menu, which potentially, as Ed is running in, there is a Stampede available, and he's just gonna immediately pop that, no hesitation.
The thing about the Yules on Puck, it's so purely defensive, and you see it there, because they have Night Stalker, she just dies after using it anyways. Like, it's not actually effective at saving you, because Night Stalker is just gonna...
CNT. Brambles are down, but that Shadow Realm's about to run at, plus the Boundless Strike coming in. Oh my god, the minus armor from Pansy.
I wish Monkey had gone. Well, I guess Weaver went for Medallion. I wish he went for the Orb of Corrosion, though.
Honestly, that would have been kind of interesting. I expected Monkey to at least get, like, the oof for the lane, but it did not happen. Yeah. And they're actually running at stage under the tier 2, and they're gonna clean up this Centaur in a second. Nice hoof stomp, though, to delay for a second or two.
This is called the dead lane for a reason. Banana Slime Jamma is right.
BSJ's
if you
literally...
go here, you're probably gonna feed.
He's never been wrong ever in his life.
Never. And you saw it there. Fairly tanky Centaur just got absolutely worked behind his own tier 2. And nobody's really able to respond because you're in the dead lane.
Centaur actually does have a blink now with that Vanguard, so there's potential for plays.
This Sanaga's beast mode on the farm right now.
Jack's actually just gonna run into Fred, but Fred, I guess, is like, you're not gonna get me, especially with that huge pig pull.
But the thing, what do we keep getting distracted? I feel like Puck should have just tried to snowball this with the Witchblade, like you're saying, and actually deal
coil use
significant damage.
They're going off onto Ed right here, but the coil, nice stomp. That was very clutch from Stage. On the other side,
I think that was a Blink Dagger reveal, so nice play from him to find a kill. They're not gonna get this guy though.
Fred,
he's gone.
Just had enough mana for that song. Just there.
Job, Fred Bug. You got it off. Gonna have the Diffusal soon too, which honestly cripples R&B's heroes pretty significantly.
I actually
like his itemization.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of like the fact that Fred went for the Manta first. He like recognized that his team wasn't in a place to fight at this exact moment and went for the farming item, and then is just anyway gonna get this Diffusal Manta timing at 20 minutes, so they can have like a much stronger timing now, and potentially like utilize a shard or something like that.
Got the sickest neutral as well. Good job.
Oh
Prayed to Gaben for that one. Yeah, I think this Naga is going to be taken off fairly shortly here. It's going to be very difficult for them to deal with this hero. It's really on... I almost feel like it's sort of on Death Prophet to control these fights, because he's relatively farmed, and he can deal significant damage in these team fights, so... We'll see if he can control the game enough with this BKB when it comes out in a minute here.
Yeah, relatively close. I mean, so far, I think I would prefer if R&B played a little more topside right now. Because I think in response to the fact that this Naga has been playing their Stage, he's going to get a stomp off onto Pansy here, but this is a Weaver. Going to actually start off with that time-lapse and potentially get caught. They're going to get the glimpse off, but this is just onto the Weaver. Now they've got the coil off onto 2 right here, the Monkey King and the Night Stalker. Night Stalker can no longer move around. They're gonna get the fear off, plus the break on it as well. And now Night Stalker has to go off onto someone right here. It's not gonna find anyone. Stage on the other side, getting chased down by Jack. DP should be able to clean up this Centaur right here. Just needs another right click. He's gonna get it in time. And now, back onto the other side. It looks like they disengage unless they've got the Puck on the side of this Night Stalker and the Monkey King. Now turning off onto CNT. Gonna get that Shadow Realm off in time. Still has a Bedlam available if he wants to use it in time, but not gonna get it off again. And now Biggie, oh my god, he cuts the tree with the Quelling Blade, but hit by the bugs now as well.
I'm so proud of him.
Still gonna go down though. And honestly, I really hope R&B just runs towards Roche right now. They have bugs, they have this medallion.
Go to it, definitely. That was an Arcane Rune Exo again, dude. Jack is the king of these arcanes.
Yeah, Jack is getting very lucky there. It looks like I think R&B is going to go for the mid tower or bottom? I honestly have no idea what they're planning to do right now. But Ed might be in a little bit of trouble if this defusal actually hits off onto him. Oh, the root,
Yoink.
the range from that is huge. The silence not going to be enough at all.
You see him, he just gets worked.
That armor reduction is massive. Oh my god.
I feel like when Naga can actually participate, she's gonna be really strong. I mean, she could probably honestly participate right now.
Oh, they got the
have that
coil.
much
That's an
damage.
immediate BKB though. No hesitation from Jack.
Yeah, smart play by Jack. You gotta just get the fuck out of there when that happens.
Problem is R&B has basically gained no lead from all these favorable team fights that they're taking. It's still a 1k lead. They got basically no map control. They got, I think, one ward down on the enemy side of the map. Other than that, they're also not getting any, like, legitimate map control. That would have been a really prime Roche, but they're not going to get it. DP pops Exo, plus the Orchid.
Shit.
Oh my god, the stuns coming out here. They're gonna pop the Yules, though, on this puck right here. Plus a nice Static Storm coming out in the fear away onto the Night Stalker. They've got the Monkey
nice
King stunned
MP.
up, so who are they gonna get now? It looks like they're gonna pop the Wukongs as well. CNT silenced up. They're able to get staged here, and now turning off onto CNT, the Weaver. In a little bit of trouble. I heard the glimpse coming out from the other side. It looks like Orion dodged it with that BKB right here. Not able to get Biggie, but it looks like Ed's gonna pop the ult, able to get him on in time. Now they're turning off onto this.
Oh, Naga, no.
The stun plus the silence. No chance of a song coming out. And now, oh, Moogie has to be careful. He has no orb available. Ed's just gonna run him down and right-click him
dead.
just once. That's a free kill. Oh, man.
I'm an Ed fan after that fight. That was some good shit coming out from Night Sucker.
Oh, that's a huge 5-man wipe and a free tower. I hope they don't fort here, because there's no point doing that.
Go to Roche, boys.
Go for Roche, not high ground, please.
This is so sus if you go high ground.
You have one range creep, just go for Roche. Your Weaver's up. Actually, Weaver TP'd bottom, never
R&B
mind.
Acride Solutions is saying Roshan, and I agree.
Pansy looks like also beelining towards the pit, so once the Weaver gets there, that'll be a nice Roche, but until then, I mean, Stampede's on cooldown for another half minute. Static Storm's gonna be up. They do have coils, so they have to be a little careful. But they have some solid vision in this area.
Could be free. Maybe Death Prophet's gonna get clapped by Roche.
They have to be careful.
They
They have the
still
vision.
have a Static Storm and a Dream Coil. I think they're making the right choice to back.
Yeah, they had to do that, I think, a lot quicker, and now every single ult is almost up. They've got all their big team fight stuff with the Terrorize, Storm, and Stampede. How healthy is this Roche? Like 40%. Can't be sneaked at this point.
Yeah, that Absorb Reward was doomed.
Monkey King dodges it, has to jump away again. Yeah, Stage not able to get the tree
They
in
honestly
time.
could have protected that way better and jumped Monkey if they were in position there, but they kind of just wandered a bit too far.
Yeah. I actually like the fact that Pansy went for this Atos, recognizing that the team does not have enough control and getting a little more. Now that they're gonna pop Exo and actually just run into the pit. Biggie though,
These guys are crazy.
they need
Shit.
some vision here, otherwise this Roche is just gonna fall. They're gonna glimpse the Night Stalker away, but someone needs to get some eyes in the pit right now, or nothing is gonna happen. They're gonna pop the Terrorize in time. Oh, the BKB from Orion. Wait, the Aegis. He picks it up in time, and now Night Stalker going for the backlines. Pansy's gonna be caught under this coil and the storm, but they're popping all their BKBs, and this is where the strength of R&B comes in. They just can't be touched by this magic damage, and now looks like they want to go for CNT next. They're gonna spot him out on the DP. Does have the Yules to maybe buy himself a little bit of time to Shadow Realm TP away, I think, or perhaps make some more space. Yeah, now Stage gonna be run down with this Orchid and the Night Stalker here. Gonna dive under the tier 3s, potentially, with the Boundless Strike. They still have the silence on him, no chance for the Stampede to go out, and they're gonna clean up 3 heroes here, plus the Aegis, and their creeps are a little far away, but they might just touch high ground.
Alright, another great fight for R&B. You saw basically Naga just walked in and got worked because she just walked into the enemy team. The eclipse was going off, so yeah, I don't think you can really survive that with Naga, unfortunately, for Fredbug.
Oh, they got the Orchid off onto Puck. Oh, the Yules up
Nice.
into the air, but there's another silence. This is why Yules into Night Stalker is one of the biggest baits.
Alright, if I'm Pot of Sloth, I'm really gonna call it right about now, because this game is pretty over.
Yeah, it's looking quite rough. I mean, I think the heart on Naga is still a possibility,
Nice
but
oh no, he BKBs.
they have the 3 BKBs are just too strong right now. Like
They have a huge lead. Like, there's no pressure to go back and get that Rax. Like, you can go clean up bottom, get top. Like, you have 3.5 minutes on this Aegis. You're fine right now.
yeah, they have plenty of time to do whatever
Expo
they
is up
want.
in 30. Like, there's no rush. I'm with you though. This Yules is a bait. You think it's a good against Death Prophet, but it's simply a bait. The
Yeah.
Death Prophet, the silence is a projectile. You need to be ready to dodge it. Otherwise, I don't know why you're playing Puck. It's a really slow projectile.
Yeah, the DP projectile
Literally the
is
only thing that threatens you.
probably one of
other
the
than
worst
Night Stalker.
silences I think in the game, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Because of how slow it is. Puck also bottom. Oh, do they have the Night Stalker close enough for the silence?
Oh.
They don't.
Night Stalker's going for Ags, dude. He should just go for. He should have just gone for Blink.
Yeah, the
This
Ags
Puck.
this late
even
is
harder.
kind of questionable because once this Naga has heart, the Void isn't going to really be doing a whole lot to the illusions. I think a Blink is just more valuable. Actually, Biggie getting gone on mid looks like that's not going to result in anything as there's a glimpse away, so back to bottom
Did
it
you know
is.
it actually increases the mini stun duration?
On Night Stalker Ags, yeah. Oh, there's a Fear
Yeah,
coming out,
that's
plus the
pretty-
coil. They might just get the break off onto this Luna right here, but that is the Aegis. If it even goes down, they need a little more, and Biggie's gonna die. He did get his spell out in time, though. Stage now, the next one on the menu. They're gonna clean up 2 on the side of Ed here. Ed has to be careful. The BKB
Oh,
already
huge
popped, and now
reckless.
they've got the sounds back off onto the Puck right here. The Yule's up into the air. The Wukong's command going down as well. Puck still under that cover, under that phase ship, able to blink away, but still goes down. And now the song disengage, maybe start again. I don't know. DP just got all those Exospirits back and is going to get healed up. Alternatively, they could go onto this Night Stalker, but the silence! The Stomp wasn't able to come out. They're not able to get any control onto any heroes right here. And Luna, they have no ults available yet, but they are still pretty strong on the side of R&B here. And Fredbug is full health with that Heart of Tarask. Probably won't die that easily, and now they're going to turn off onto Arc here on the Monkey King. They might maybe just get one hero. Now maybe the second on Ed is still pretty quick. And oh my god. The Spirit Siphon's actually huge against this Naga Siren. They're going to get the glimpse back off into Ryan here. Plus the Kinetic Field holding down this Luna right next to the Rax. Gonna have to turn and just fight and hope for the best against this Naga here. The Static Storm from Biggie coming back into the game. They're going to get the Yules off onto Ed here. And maybe finally they can take him out in time. CNT living on barely any HP. And the rest of R&B are going to walk away with their lives. And no Rax actually taken. The range Rax is very close to death. But they're not going to get it.
Well, that was a hell of a fight. Nice defense from Pot of Sloth. I don't think anyone on their team actually bought back. Oh, staged bought back, so only one buyback. Centaur's game is pretty gimped, but honestly, you didn't have to buy back Naga. Disruptor got a solid ult off post respawn, and I think that R&B just got a little impatient once the exorcism expired. Probably should have just backed once that thing was down. But overall, they still have a big lead, but you don't want to do something like that again. You just want to be patient and wait for the next Roshan probably. Your Luna can now farm like super fast.
Yeah, we're starting to like kind of see like the strength of the Naga. It's like almost getting there. Once that next item comes in, then it's like it gets into like the scary Naga territory, but this honestly, I kind of want this Ennis to get shard as well, since they have so many of these like in and out scrappy fights. I think if you just chomp a creep and then you're like back to full. Also, Pansy is very, very deep in enemy territory. Not sure what's happening there, but just I guess causing issues, being a nuisance.
I'm with you though. I really like his build with the Atos. I think Monkey King could have gone for Atos as well if Weaver didn't. But it's really good. They don't have that much control like you mentioned, and it's super good for rooting Puck or rooting someone who's trying to flee away with the Stampede.
Yeah, it's a really solid item, I think. Oh, Pansy doesn't actually get the sentry. Decides to to not commit for it.
Yeah, a bit spooky for him.
Puck also does have Ags now, so the BKBs are slowly not being that great of like that. They're losing effectiveness.
Monkey went for Basher. That's really interesting.
I don't
feel
know.
personally that I wish the guy just went for Scotty. He has enough money, and it's really good with all the clones getting the slow and the regen reduction. It's good against a hero like Naga, who has regeneration from the heart, and Centaur, who has a lot of natural regen. Like, Luna's probably not going to build one with her build, so I would have liked Scotty more, considering how rich he is.
Yeah.
I don't think the monkeys can bash anymore since the good old days when the hero was insanely busted.
Yeah, that's why I don't think the Basher is as valuable. I definitely like that Scotty that you brought up. Honestly, like, I feel like I've mentioned Glepnir before, but I feel like that's also pretty solid against the heroes and also helps, like, you deal with this Naga a little better, not putting all the pressure on this, like, Luna or this DP to clear out all the illusions.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that would have helped. I do think it's... I mean, Weaver can go for it too. It's not that big of a deal. I think one of their supports wants a Gleipnir.
Night Stalker needs to pop BKB right now if he wants to live, and he does not. Okay.
Ed.
Oh, it was on cooldown, that's why. Valid. Now Orion has to be careful, immediately pops BKB, learns from the lessons of his predecessor, but still has to be careful. This Naga is super strong. What's going on here? Orion, what are you doing? The fear comes out, but the alternative sounds as well. The glimpse back, Orion has to be careful now. They're going to pop the Static Storm Biggie with the catch. That's huge. They're going to catch the core here. And now the Monkey King as well, caught up here in the trees, unable to get down, and will fall. And that's a massive fight right next to a tier 2 for Pot of Sloth.
That's what I would like to call a chain feed. Little sus.
I'm gonna call out Rap in chat, who just said a 10k lead is pretty insurmountable for R&B because
I think they've actually thrown this game now really hard.
Yeah, their building
is now super difficult to deal with, which is what I was worried about from their draft. Like, they did a really good job of tempoing, but those deaths were very costly.
Oh, Naga. Fred's going in.
This guy's getting worked.
Jack's actually just gonna, yeah, they have to use that BKB. It feels so bad, but you have to do it. And now, I hope they just go for the buildings, because this Luna is still dead for 30 seconds. They're gonna pop this Wukong's command, but I think Fred is fine, is just gonna run down Arc here, and this Monkey King's about to die. Nice mischief to get away in time. Night Stalker, what are you looking for, Ed? Anything and everything, I think. Potentially CNT is the one to go down here. Nice lead with the silence. That's definitely the play. Gonna get the Willow. And looks like that's gonna be the only prize. Potentially Biggie, if he's sloppy with his spells, but...
The thing that's upsetting is that this Night Stalker is so tanky. If his team is around him, and, like, they can capitalize on them trying to kill him, but he kind of just was mid and just got worked by Naga, which is what that hero does. I'm very scared for R&B now, but this will ultimately come down to Roshan, I think.
Yeah, this... Naga's actually going for the Ags next, which is such a baller play, getting that BKB piercing and snare.
Oh, this is a super smart pickup, honestly. It's a very good item.
Wait,
it's like one of the most undervalued Naga item.
It's a 2-second cooldown? What in the... Oh, no, wait, it's a 8-second cooldown. Okay, I thought it was 8 seconds minus 6.
It's a 3-second downtime.
That's ridiculous. That's actually kind of broken. But,
it's
yeah.
Insane. Also, what I really like, we also didn't really mention this previously, but Naga plus Disruptor is another classic combination because you sleep either as initiation or counter initiation, and then it allows your Disruptor to set up a perfectly placed Static Storm kinetic field combo. And when you're able to root somebody in place, who could be BKB'd or, you know, slept, and hold them there, that's also extremely good.
Yeah, they have all the combos in the world, honestly, for Pot of Sloth.
Yeah, they've got some really nice synergy on their team as far as combinations go in these team fights. Which is what I liked about their draft initially. I think they just kind of got a bit ahead of themselves trying to fight before Naga was ready. But now, as you can see, Naga is online way ahead of the Saloon. I don't know where this guy's been farming, but I think Naga's been like way more efficient on the map based on the net worth
Whoops.
chart.
Oh, looks like they're going off onto the Willow right here. A nice silence to stop this stomp from stage. But now BKBs have been popped. Looks like CNT is going to be the one to fall stage, potentially the one next. Going to pop that Stampede to get away. There is the fear, though.
They're so fast.
And now, Night Stalker is getting run down by Fredbug here. But
nice orchid.
There's going to be the heal from Pansy, and now Fred is
separated.
completely alone. TP. Yeah, the TP away. That's a free TP, but now, Moogie, the next one on the menu.
Boys.
Oh, he actually can't orb because he got rooted. He didn't dodge the Atos, and now that's a free kill there. Oh, man.
Okay, you can probably clean up mid-racks. We'll see. They want to see what the buyback situation is.
They forded way too early. I actually
you
think
need to be really careful here.
I think they just forced 2 buybacks and leave, yeah. Oh, the coil.
We got a
oh,
coil.
no. Looks like Ed's gonna die.
He's gonna die for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, you should have finished the racks, boys. No!
Oh, that's a huge stomp from stage. They're gonna catch 2 right here. Orion gonna get time lapse back in, but actually has no mana, and they're just gonna lose 3 heroes. Those are some huge buybacks from Sloth.
This is the problem. When you don't go for Roshan, it's sitting right there. Like, you don't know what the buyback situation is.
Yeah.
I also think Luna could have just finished the racks and.
Oh wait, they didn't get the mid racks either? Oh my god, that's.
No, he tried to help his teammate, but he didn't have BKB, so he couldn't do it.
And now, Sloth, they're gonna eat this Roche alive. Oh, Arc.
I want the shard on Naga too, dude. That Naga shard, I see people on Reddit, they're stupid. They say
Arc might steal it, potentially.
It's really good.
This is gonna be cool if he does. Oh my god, go for it.
Drop the mango so you can get both.
I believe in you.
Wait, you don't actually need it.
Wait, no, he
he
used
didn't
Wukong's.
jump in!
What the heck?
No!
That was not the play. But
He didn't jump in. They had no idea he was there. He boundless striked and he was outside of the pit.
I think he forgets that Wukong's puts you like on the ground after you use it.
The boundless does the same thing, I thought too.
I think you could boundless from the trees, but I'm pretty sure Wukong's
really?
drops you on the ground.
So it was the Wukongs that put him on the ground.
Yeah, he forgot to spring in.
He could have 100% stunned them if he had quick fingers, stun them at the right time, steal it, and jump out to a different tree.
Definitely.
Maybe
yeah.
he gets killed twice after that because of quelling or something, but
It's a high
probably
pressure.
could have gotten that.
Actually,
yeah, it's really high pressure.
Didn't have buyback though. Oh, they got the stomp off the Pansy. They might just kill the Weaver here. Free kill, Weaver, no buyback. There's actually only 2 buybacks on the side of the Dire.
Yeah, Night Stalker and I would assume Luna have it. No, Luna's actually 100
Night Stalker and
short.
DP, yeah.
My word, this is a disaster.
Yeah, and they put the Aegis on this puck, so the BKB is so early from Orion, plus the Eclipse as well. The coil is gonna snap onto the Night Stalker right here. They're gonna get the fear off, plus the static storm.
They don't know he
Oh,
has
the
Axe.
Wukong's at the backlines. They're gonna maybe get rid of the disruptor in time. The buyback comes out from the Night Stalker as well. Biggie, he's still alive, getting chased down by Arc. The Aegis is gonna fall from the puck, and now they're gonna use the Dark Ascension looking for someone here. They're a little split on the side of Pot of Sloth, but it looks like the Night Stalker's gone a little too far ahead. He's completely alone, has to BKB just to get away in time, and now Moogie in a little trouble. This puck has to get away in time. Has the orb. He has to orb away. He's gonna get it. He's gonna be able to orb and rift away. And now Jack gonna get potentially stunned up and getting run down by Fred here. The heals from the Exorcism Spirits returning is not enough. They're gonna lose Biggie. Now the buyback from DP as well. They're committing everything that they have to hold this tower here and hold. Now staged. Gonna get orchided up, but we'll have to Lotus it away, but still get silenced again by the DP. But this Fredbug Naga, he's shredding everyone. He's tearing them apart, and Stage is still alive. He's gonna get feared away for a little bit. Gonna finally go down, but Orion now the next one to fall here. The buyback. That's a dieback as well. Fredbug is unstoppable. This Naga has gone way too far. Oh man, he's got the Paladin Sword as well, and now CNT up to the high ground, gonna steal the kill away from Fred, but a kill is a kill, and they're gonna get rid of him. Pansy, gonna have to Shikuchi away, but now the tips are coming through. The counter tips.
Never in doubt, Licky. I was never in doubt of the Naga.
Fred, he's going straight for end. He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
And Pansy and Night Stalker still trying to make stuff happen against CNT right here, but CNT's making so much space for this Naga that's literally just hitting buildings. I don't know. R&B honestly just can't do anything. Night Sucker has no ult for 45 seconds, so there's quite literally nothing to throw at them. There is a coil available if Mugi wants to do some shenanigans, and we'll get it onto the Night Stalker right here. A BKB gonna be popped, but that is an Ag's coil, so... Oh no, he broke it! He literally just broke it, and he's gone. That was not smart at all, and now Pansy's gonna fall, and that's GG. Curtains for game 1 for R&B.
Great, now I know I said Pot of Sloth should have called GG themselves, but I was only joking about that. Never give up. That's the key.
Especially if you've got a Naga set in store for late game. There's no point calling that early GG. And
no, I mean, it should have been locked up for Runnies and Bats,
it should have been, yeah.
They could have secured 2 racks if they just were patient and didn't do some weird chain feeding and just got Aegis. But, shout out to Pot of Sloth for not giving up, finding their opportunities. Fred Bug simply worked them like I was afraid Naga could do in this type of game. They just missed their window for sure.
Yeah, they honestly just kept their cool. They had some really solid team fights. Honestly, props to their supports for not getting like absolutely dumpstered by R&B's like cores. I think Biggie and CNT played really well. Like, yeah, they had a bunch of deaths apiece, but I mean they only had like 8 compared to like 7 on Pansy, or like 9 on the Night Stalker, or like 7 on the Luna. So they did a really good job of like staying alive and always getting their spells off with not a whole lot of farm for the game that they were playing in. So that was very good from them.
A little bit of sloppy spell usage here and there.
Yeah, there was like some missed stuff, but I mean overall they played really well as a team, which was very nice to see. It's always cool to see like a team come back and like keep their stuff together and make things happen. But that was just game 1 of this best of 2 series. We're gonna take a super quick break and then be back with game number 2, so don't go anywhere. And we're back with game 2, Draft of Pot of Sloth versus RNB, and I'm still joined with Rusty to give you guys the lowdown on this game. We're talking bans here, Rusty. You're talking about the Void and the Techies once again.
It's turn to pick.
Oh. We may have... I think my Discord might have just died, but we're gonna roll with it and see what happens. Until that comes up, I'm just gonna keep...
10
Oh,
seconds.
maybe? Are we back?
We back?
Okay, there we go. I think my Discord died or something like that. I don't know.
That's weird.
Questionable internet, but again, we've got the Void and Techies bans, like you were mentioning. Silencer Willow as well, which is kind of interesting.
And like that Willow, had a pretty good game.
Yeah,
Enables some of the other heroes they liked as well.
They banned the Silencer the first time in the first phase, but they banned Underlord Silencer instead of Willow Silencer. But I do like the Willow ban, because CNT did quite well on that hero.
Indeed, yeah, they don't want to see a position 5 Faceless Void, and honestly, can you blame them? I wouldn't want to see that either.
For how much Pansy's been talking it up, and the gameplay that I've seen, which isn't a lot, I think would definitely ban it out.
My game is frozen, is yours?
Yeah, mine is. I did not
I'm
realize.
not frozen at 203.
I literally did not notice the fact that the game was frozen, but...
Are you frozen at 203 of reserve time?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, what the heck?
Also, apparently Discord is messed up for other people as well. Huh.
Voice channel ruined again. Come to R&B. Can we remake or pause? Oh, it's because it's paused. No wonder it's frozen.
Oh... I was like, all the animations were working. That's why I didn't notice that the timer wasn't going on. Like, the grass was waving and the candles were going, but,
I know, it doesn't stop the candles, apparently.
Apparently, let me go see what's happening in their Discord. Oh, I guess just Discord itself is having issues. Let me see.
Whose banner do you like more? I gotta say I like Runnies and Bats more. It's a good one.
I think I do as well. The Sloth is just a little too unnerving, I think. It's weird.
The Sloth is very large.
It's like it's staring into my soul, and I'm not entirely comfortable with that, I think. Yeah. I think the shape of it's kind of cool. The fact that they've like worked the shape of the Sloth into the banner, but
that's pretty cool.
The casual rabbit on top of the rat is just classic, I think. Oh, they're using in-game audio? Oof.
Dude, I would honestly not do that. I would wait, but...
I would just go to, I think, a different server, right? Like
maybe.
I think the Pot of Sins Discord still exists, and they are a pot team after all, so...
They are a pot team. They picked Mirana. Sus, in my opinion, but...
Talus just wet his pants, but we're okay.
You do you, Pot of Sloth. Shout out.
Yeah.
I think this hero is a bit weak. I feel like there's better options, but if they're really comfortable with it, it definitely is fine. It's a versatile hero that honestly does a lot from the position 4 role if you build a team around it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the fact that there's much stronger pause fours that do the same thing, if not just like much better than like expecting someone else to set up your stun or like hoping for the best arrows in the world. I mean, I think I may regret saying this, but I think I would prefer like a good Pudge over like a Murana. I don't know.
Well, the thing that you should realistically be doing that I never see people actually do at this level, what you need to do with Mirana is not just chuck random arrows at people in the lane and pray that it hits. You need to just farm creep camps and get money, because you literally have a free money getting tool on your W from level 1.
Yeah, just get a big creep and then you've got free XP, and you can let your pause 3 also like get solo XP if they're strong enough for that.
Like, I see generally people around this level, they went for Dawnbreaker, by the way. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Could be a solid pick. I'm curious if it's another purple pansy weird support hero. I'm quite fond of this hero, position 5. It's fun. I think it's pretty strong. But I see people just chucking arrows about 80% of the time and farming with the thing, maybe 20. And honestly, in the lane, it should be like flipped. Like, you should just get those big creeps and try to get some money for yourself and let your offlaner get as much XP as possible. Dragon Knight.
DK Marana. That's a strong combo if I've ever seen it.
You think it's an offlane DK? Probably.
I think so. I think they just run this together and it's like exceedingly strong. There is one downside though. If RNB aren't running Monkey Hero Dawn 3, I honestly kind of want to see them get like a Legion or any kind of save hero, because if this Marana
Yeah.
DK combo can't like get their combo off because of like a save or a purge or something like that, then they just have nothing. Like, it's actually so hard to play when you don't have like your easy combo. It just gets completely just it's worthless. Yeah.
I'd love a Legion or an Abaddon or any type of hero like that that can dispel the teammate. Oracle could be a nice hero as well. We will see what my good friend Biggie is thinking about for position 5 shortly, I would think.
Do you know who does the drafting for? I believe Pansy does it for R&B. Does Stage actually do the drafting as well, or?
Well, he's got the crown, so I think so. Interesting. I didn't realize that in the first game. I would have thought it was Biggie, but maybe
Yeah.
Biggie's taking the season off from that.
I also thought Biggie would be the one just doing the drafting more, but I'm actually curious to see, because I haven't seen Stage play a lot, but from that game 1 draft, it like worked out, and I'm interested to see what other ideas he's able to throw out here for game 2.
I think that Captain Brian said in the chat that their support duo game 1 was a little weird and wacky, which I do agree with. Disruptor Dark Willow, kind of a weird duo. There's some decent synergy, but they both are very squishy and very susceptible to getting run at in the backline, which you saw with the Night Stalker until they kind of threw the game.
Yeah.
But they both are susceptible to the same type of shit. They go Magnus. Hero's still busted in my opinion. Very, very fucking annoying hero.
Yeah, I still think the hero is strong. I don't think it's like OP or like insanely strong, but it's still like out there and good. I feel like though with the right lane, you can potentially like get ahead of it. Now that they've like nerfed the hero a bit, but still has some potential for some really, really strong combos. I don't know.
Interesting. They go for Disruptor. I don't hate it. Worked out pretty well. You can glimpse Dawnbreaker away if she tries to ult in. You can glimpse Magnus and fuck with his skewer plays. Like, they go Weaver too. This is probably a carry Weaver now, though, I would think.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna run a support. That would be funny. It's a pause 1 disruptor. I would laugh.
It's gonna be the Fred Bug Weaver playing a bug. Interesting. Now, Runnies and Bats can decide what sort of carry they want to pair with Magnus. They see Weaver, so Ideally, they want something that matches up well against it. PL Nagar banned. Slark is also banned. Faceless Void is actually the usual Weaver counter, so and actually is coming in pretty handy right now as well.
They're not gonna get that one. TA, okay. Let's go.
Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting pick. Right now I don't think R&B is gonna have the easiest time stacking camps with these supports. And I don't know, it just seems like you're lacking. It seems like their CC is like hard to execute. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it's a similar sense to like last game, except I think they're maybe pushing that early game power spike a little more. Um, I, I hope they. Well, I don't know. I feel like when you've got this mag TA, you can either potentially go for like a harder farm like right clicker. Like they might just go for like something like I don't think necessarily a PA is the hero, but something like in that vein, to use that in power and like they can accelerate quickly. But again, it feels like RNB is like doing a similar game plan to game one, and it feels harder to execute, like you said. Like this, it's pretty much all in this mag to get any stun off or like Dawnbreaker, Starbreaker, which isn't really gonna. It's not the best kind of lockdown at all.
I'll be curious to see if they can get some meaningful stacks up for TA, because that really is what accelerates that hero a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I think, probably 4 Monkey 5 Dawn, right?
Most likely, I would think.
Oh, the Necro. Okay. Damn.
Necrovos mid against TA. So I watched this matchup before, and in my head I was like thinking it was really TA favored. But when I saw it play out, it actually was fine for Necro. I think the Necro is a decent hero against TA overall.
Yeah, I think then they just saw the fact that RMB is like all-inning on physical damage, and this TA is definitely not gonna get a nullifier before like at least like 28 minutes, I'd say, is like the very earliest this TA can pick up one. And I think if you pop Ghost Shroud, they actually just have nothing to hurt you at all. And it also gives another like pseudo tanky guy to stand in front while the Weaver is able to like juke around in the back, and pick off who you want to. I kind of hate Necro as like a hero and as like a mid, because I think it just doesn't work as a mid hero, but I think in this specific draft, I think it'll work out simply because of how it like counters RNB.
I think Pod of Sloth has a weird mix of heroes that, like, Weaver's gonna be running around the fight a lot, and the rest of the heroes I don't think can really like keep up with his tempo.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange in that way, but I don't think R&B has enough control for a Weaver either until they get like Mega Farm. So I'm curious if they have a last pick that they think will work out well, or what they're gonna go for here.
Honestly, they might go like Ricky. Oh my god. Yeah, Ricky.
You called it, bro. What the heck?
I was looking through their drafts earlier today and I saw the fact that they pulled out the Ricky before and I was like, you know what? I feel like it has like that kind of like pseudo control with the smoke cloud and also like potentially the what is it called? The dart. I think if you just like dart the Necro.
Oh, it's a support Magnus. God, what the fuck, man?
Okay, so it's a 3 Dawn. Okay. I mean, of course Pansy's gonna play something weird and confuse everyone. What else is new? Sloth did. But I honestly think I don't know. The fact that this is a 5 Magnus now, I feel like there's less pressure, but maybe also more pressure for R&B to like stun people. I honestly, I have no. What do you think? I have no clue what's happening in this game.
Okay, my official opinion is that Magnus 5 is pretty weak after they nerfed Empower so much. And you want a Blink and a Shard, which on position 5 is going to take you a while to farm it up. I think Ricky is straight up a terrible hero. Honestly, not that great against Necro. It's alright. I feel like if Ricky gets caught in a static storm, he's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
That being said, I think Rats and Bunnies or Runnies and Bats looked stronger than Sloth to me, as far as like the way they were outmaneuvering them in game 1. They just kind of threw a bit and got a bit impatient. So I'm gonna say Rats and Bunnies is gonna take this because I just think that I don't like their draft, so they're gonna win. That being said, I don't like this Ricky's item build right off the bat. This Orb of Venom seems really sus. I don't think you're gonna kill anybody top at all.
Yeah, it feels awfully aggressive playing into a DK Mirana. Oh my god, the
Like, who are you
voice
gonna
lines.
kill? Oh yeah, they got a lot of voice lines. First of all, your support is Magnus, which is not a killing support. It's not like he has a Maiden or a Grimstroke or one of those types of heroes that can really help you get kills. He has a Magnus, so I feel like he's literally throwing 275 gold down the toilet with that purchase. That's just me.
Yeah, he's going for that one boots as well. In a similar fashion to like what happened in game 1 with the Luna. I feel like there's like you're bringing up a questionable item build that's happening here. Definitely
I think
not.
he's just reading the dynamic of the lane wrong, or
Yeah.
maybe more likely just not really thinking about the item that much.
Perhaps just not considering it at all. Who knows, honestly.
I like Monkey King getting in this game, though. Monkey King should generally get Orb of Corrosion, like on support especially, because you're not buying boots, and all the monkeys are going to be slowing and reducing everybody's armor that walks into the Wukong's ring, as well as anyone you hit with the Boundless. So
Yeah.
it's a really valuable item for him. And you're not buying boots, so it doesn't really slow you down to spend the money on it either.
Something I literally just noticed, but your movement speed is set to 0 when you're in the trees on Monkey.
Yeah, well, are you walking on the ground? Oh,
Oh,
Biggie with the
Biggie.
Quelling, he's got him!
Oh my god. This guy.
This guy is funny. Alright, shout out to Biggie. That's funny.
Already prepped with the Quelling Blade, learned from last game, brought new strats in. Is gonna get jumped on, but oh my god, Starbreaker as well. That's some huge slows. But has to use
Yeah,
a
big
salve
slows, big slows.
on himself.
I would have liked it if he brought mangoes. I think you need to bring at least 2 mangoes when you're playing Disruptor so you can spam effectively. The mana cost is so high on Thunderstrike.
Yeah, I think
And you
so.
want 2 points in it because it scales from 1 to 2 like really nicely.
Currently this Necro is balling out in lane, ahead by 3 CS. Managed to deny 2 creeps as well. Seems to be doing perfectly okay. Ark has to be kind of careful. Monkey isn't trading well against Fred at all in this lane, so has to
Dude.
watch himself.
Can I just point out that TA is getting worked by Necro in lane right now?
Yeah, Jack is not having a good time at all.
Jack, buddy.
And meanwhile, Pansy
Yikes.
is a little... Oh my god, Pansy... Oh, the arrow not able to connect. There was no stun as well from stage, so...
Little sloppy from Jack, I'm not gonna lie. Missing some CS, missing some denies.
Fred just Shikuchi'd under tower and is gonna die here.
Yikes.
I think he accidentally right-clicked instead of the classic, like, right-clicking and ending your Shikuchi early, which is unfortunate, but...
You could say that again. That is very unfortunate. Now... Disruptor doesn't have any mana. He's buying Clarities. Oh, is Fredbug just gonna feed again? Honestly, I wish that Monkey just got
up top, CNT and Pansy, they're trading. Can they actually get the kill? They're gonna get the stun on the Magnus here.
Oh, nice, nice, good. Good stun coming out from Staged.
My god, there's some brawls happening earlier on that did not happen in game
Shenanigans
1.
are happening, I would call it.
Yeah.
I wish Monkey King just got the boundless strike, so when Weaver Shikuchis, you can just boundless him. It's very hard to get 4 Jingu stacks onto a Disruptor and a Weaver.
Yeah, it seems like
You're
a
not really
wasted skill
trading
point.
in this lane. I feel like you just max W and Q in this kind of game. There are situations where you would get Jingu on support. It's not like a support only versus carry thing, but in this lane I just don't see the value of the Jingu that much. Stage Courier died.
Oh, it's gonna get the stun off onto Ricky here. Orion did use both Blink Strikes, so he's gonna have to Tricks away, but...
Where is the arrow coming from?
Which arrow? What do you mean?
He missed the arrow, or where was it? It was on cooldown.
Oh, it's because he, I think, point blank arrowed Orion, so he didn't jump on the mag when he, not mag, the stage when he initially got skewered.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I was confused, because I feel like if Stage stunned him and the arrow came in after, he'd probably be a dead Ricky.
For sure, yeah. They're actually playing this lane very aggressive for the heroes that they have. Nice hero back onto stage here, but...
They're doing well, yeah. You need to, if you're investing in the Orb of Venom. Magnus God does not have Empower leveled, which
there's a boundless on Fred bottom. Arc just solo kills him there, my god. A little too aggressive again, not really playing around that Shikuchi well enough.
Fred Bug, my man, you gotta chill. You gotta chill with your Sakuchi usage. You need it to save your life.
Yeah.
Also, Diner is controlling bottom lane with sentries way better than Radiant right now, which really gimps Weaver, as you're seeing.
Yeah, they have all the vision in the area, and Biggie has not got a chance to place down his own 2 sentries until now, but it's out of range.
Miss, dude.
It misses both. Oh my god, just barely.
Is that actually missing both? Holy shit. That's unlucky. That's really unlucky.
Oh man, now he's gonna have to commit another one if he wants to. Fred's like, I swear there's vision here, and Biggie's like, I just placed a ward. Bro, there is none. Oh, Moogie's actually here. My god, he's gonna scythe down the Dawnbreaker. No extra death time, but that is a kill.
Alright, Moogie. Good job, dude. Nice rotation. Necro just running in with no rune. Owning Dawnbreaker. That's pretty funny.
I honestly was not looking at the map, and I was like, what in the world is
dude,
the Necro
mid
roaming
lane
here?
is a fucking massacre right now.
Yeah, T is getting smacked. Jack is not having a time.
They need to get stacks up for this guy. They got 1 in the Ancient so far, so that's good.
Yeah, but that's it so far. CNT actually has level 2 arrow if he wants to catch Pansy, but not gonna get anything. Biggie bottom, gonna get caught out. They're gonna get a stun off onto Fred as well. He has no Shikuchi. That's gonna be a double kill if they can get the hit.
Oh my lord, they're dominating. Aside from that,
Mag as well.
Oh, and CNT tracked him down. He did hit the nice arrow from the high ground and then just tracked him down with some leaps.
There's heroes falling left and right, and now Mookie's actually just body blocked one of the camps. What a player, and is now gonna potentially farm up the large. No, just gonna loop around, take this invis as well.
Mookie is working him down here. Jack's gonna get the rune.
Can they actually get this kill?
Doesn't have W.
Oh no, Ghost Shroud.
He's gonna die.
He's just gone. Oh, that's aggressive. That's costly. Not going for a single point.
That was costly. He should use that voice line right now to, you know, self-flame himself a little bit.
Yeah, if you're not using voice lines to get a little self-poking at yourself, then, like, what's the point, honestly?
And Necro's going for Radiance, which I absolutely hate. I think this item is tragically terrible. And I think it's a bait on Necro literally every single time.
Oh, for sure. Biggie down bottom, gonna get hit by that Starbreaker stun. Gonna get the glimpse off, but I think Arc should be able to complete this.
Arc's gonna get him. Oh,
unless...
maybe not?
Oh, no mana available. Now Fred's gonna come forward again. Has to be a little careful. Oh my god, Biggie. He's going for the courier. The courier. The tower deny as well. My god.
That was so funny. Oh, that was good.
Biggie's actually, I think, my MVP already for this game. No doubt.
Shout out to Biggie. That was good play.
Oh, stage. They're gonna get a tiny skewer back, but they might just have the damage.
Dead?
Unless they're actually just blocking each other, so...
Nope.
hits are not gonna come through.
I really don't like Stage's
Skill build?
skill build.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
are you not maxing Dragon's Blood? Your Mirana is like leaving you alone all the time. You need to max Dragon's Blood. You saw it there. Like they
Oh.
might kill him here actually.
Yeah,
He's got the Orb
definitely.
of Corrosion.
Oh, they're giving it to...
God him. Well, I said, how are you gonna kill a Dragonite and a Mirana? And then I failed to realize, what if Dragonite doesn't level up the ability that makes him difficult to kill?
Yeah.
So, that one's on me.
He's playing with only like 7 armor, and that's plus the Soul Ring, and that's just not okay for a DK. I think you can get away with going 2 points with the Treads Soul Ring. I think that's fine, and also I feel like your stun is a little more important than the Mirana, because you're not going to be farming with this Dragon's Breath. You're going to be making plays. Oh my god. Oh, I thought Pansy would cliff him there, but he didn't. Oh well. That was almost very cool. This stage would not have had a TP. He's actually going for Meteor Hammer as well on DK, so that is.
I hate everything about this, in fact.
Oh, they're looping on Jack. This is potentially a very good play. The arrow's gonna hit as the creep.
No, the creep!
The creep tanked it, and now bottom Dawnbreaker. He's gonna use his ult to heal up and maybe dodge a little bit here, but they're still gonna die thanks to that Death Pulse plus the right clicks. Now Arc.
Gucci is rotating, getting everybody down here.
Arc actually just can't get out as well. The Death Pulse is way too strong, and now the TP mid coming in. They could pressure this tower with half dragon form.
Okay, Staged. I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to flame you a little bit here. When you go for Soul Ring, and you don't max Dragon Blood, this really makes no sense. Because literally the point of buying the Soul Ring is that you regenerate the health that's lost quickly because of your passive. Also, we have it going to mid. My flame will have to wait.
Their Ghost Shard is going to get used here, but now Arc is going to run in, going to get some good slows off, and now the Starbreaker.
Nice.
That's the Necro gone, and now staged as well to fall.
So the thing about Dragonite Meteor Hammer, especially when you have Mirana, you already have plenty of tower damage because of your ult. The hero does not lack in tower damage. What the hero lacks is initiation and extra HP from items so that you can live because of your passive. Meteor Hammer does not really alleviate this in the ways that a Blink Dagger or a BKB does. So I'm really not understanding this, and if you're getting it for the chain stun after your Dragon Tail, you have a Mirana on your team. So that should be your follow-up stun to get a kill.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't like when Dragonites go for Meteor Hammer. Again, I think it's a bait.
I think there's potentially one time when you get it, and when it's you're like so far ahead that you can just ball out. CNT gonna get jumped by Arc here, but they are TPing in Disruptor. Biggie does actually not have ult. But they're gonna port in this Necro as well, so this is pretty huge.
Skewered him out!
They're not gonna get CNT, and now the Scythe is gonna go down on Arc. Not actually gonna get the kill just right away, and now the Dawnbreaker going in, but the lapse away from Fredbug is gonna keep him alive. And it's gonna have to run away, but that was a very short length, whatever that spell is called, Celestial Hammer. The arrow's gonna hit onto Pansy as well. They should be able to get both of these kills here. Pansy's gonna be the first one to fall, and now Fred has got the Dawnbreaker in his sights, gonna get him.
Yeah, that was super sloppy. Skewered him out of the Wukong's ring. Magnus is level 4. Pretty sure that Monkey King might have jacked his tome. So I think Magnus has approximately 0 game at this point. Which is unfortunate, but he is position 5, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's a rough life, and whoops, as I accidentally clicked the wrong buttons. Arc's gonna actually jump in mid, and looks like they want to go onto stage here. This is gonna be a free kill on the DK. Nice arrow onto the TA to maybe buy himself a little bit of time, but they got the skewer back. They're gonna catch CNT as well. There's one leap, and it's already been used, so now they should be able to clean up the Mirana. Yeah.
Yeah, again, little sloppy. You don't have a mid tower, and you're just kind of walking up their high ground. I know you want to take their tower, but little sloppy there. Gotta be careful.
Oh, they're gonna spot Biggie here, so he's definitely gonna be the next one, unless the glimpse is gonna happen. Nice try with the Celestial Hammer play, but looks like Arc is on the chase though. He's gonna track down Biggie, gets him with that point blank boundless strike. Do they have any dust though? Seems like they don't. Invisibility is invincibility.
It really is.
Oh, he's gonna juke. He's gonna jive. He's gonna go up top. Get a TP away. Yeah, he's out of there.
Okay, okay.
Orion's actually gonna go on the Necro here. I don't think this is the play. Just farm, get your defusal. And rest of R&B wants this bottom tower. I guess Sloth is splitting the map effectively, but I feel like they could be applying more like direct pressure onto R&B right now. With Stage doesn't have Dragon Form, but I think you can still just run at the tower when you see so many heroes being committed bottom. But no longer as 2 TP mid.
Red Bug went for the Shikuchi damage. I like it. You're probably not under much threat to be killed this game, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like if you're RP'd, you're dead anyway.
Pretty much. Almost certainly.
Yeah, I
would like to see him go for a, the only real threat other than an RP is the Riki Cloud. I'd like to see him go for a Dragon Lance into Hurricane Pike to help out with that, but maybe he's just gonna try to tank up and live via HP and getting a BKB.
Oh, they're going off of the stage here. Skewer back on the Dragon right here, plus into the Starbreaker. They're gonna get the arrow though. Off onto the Dawn. Now the Dragon Form is gonna get popped. That's a little late from stage. He might just go down here. Yeah.
Might can get him killed.
Ed's gonna get a free kill, and the thing is, Roche could fall anytime this Deso is picked up on TA, which is gonna be pretty soon, so they have to be hyper aware of that and look to control this area. Fred's actually very low right now. If they get the stun off, they could potentially just RP him. He actually time-lapses back in. A very good Static Storm to keep Fred alive, plus an arrow follow-up. Biggie is gonna fall for that, but they're not gonna get anyone else.
Alright. A shame they couldn't get Fred Bug there, but their Riki is now pretty much, like, got good farm. He's doing well on net worth, and he's gonna have a defusal soon, and that's when he can start participating.
Yeah, he's made it back to third despite not having... Well, actually, he had a pretty good lane for what he was up against, but still wasn't anything amazing. Necro is still top and has committed for that Radiance. The recipe is flying out on the Courier, already has the Relic. I think I have to agree with you, honestly, with building the Radiance and that being a bait, but he's got it now, so the milk has officially been spilled. Might just kill. Oh my god, that's a clutch Orchid from Arc here, but he's gonna get run down by the burn regardless, so...
He's just gonna kill him because of that. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Alright, good job, Mugi. I will say they don't really have much to kill him when he's in Ghost Shroud, so he can...
Dawnbreaker mid, gonna get stunned. The arrow follow-up as well is gonna connect. They're gonna clean up Ed here, and potentially the tower, finally, in this mid lane. Stage actually just got the Void Stone and isn't going for the Meteor Hammer, is going for the Blink now.
Okay, very good stage.
Uh-oh, Orion?
Definitely need that Blink initiation.
Biggie got murdered under his own tower. Unfortunate.
Well, if there's one thing that Biggie knows how to do, it is die.
True specialist in the area, but...
He's a specialist. From one specialist to another, this guy knows what's going on. I'm glad Stage is going for the Blink. I would like him to have done it quicker, but this is fine. Mirana should arrow this catapult, honestly, but... What can you do, as the kids are saying these days?
Yeah. As all the kids literally spam every time in every chat, but...
Every day.
It is what can you do Wednesday after all, so...
It is, and what can you do? Necro's getting gone on, he's trying to TP, but he's literally gonna get blasted because he has a fucking Radiance. And nothing that actually helps him live
I
at
think
all.
you definitely gotta pop Ghost Shroud before TPing there.
Yeah, he probably would. Oh, he would die because of Boundless.
He'd still get stunned, but that's an interesting spell usage there. They are probably gonna get top here because they've used Dragon Form once again. I do like the fact that Sage is basically using this off cooldown though, not wasting any time. Always using this relatively low cooldown ultimate to just make stuff happen constantly.
Yes, he's doing a good job. A couple of usages that went south, but we're all getting some stuff done with this now. He's fallen really far behind, which is kind of why you need the blink, in my opinion, because you can't, if you're this far behind, you can't really afford to stand there channeling the meteor hammer either. You need
Yeah.
to just blink on somebody, hope your team can get the follow-up. Hopefully it's a key target and you can Reaper them, or Mirana can get an arrow onto them. But he definitely needs that, and he's got it about to fly out right now.
They're about to spot 2 heroes here on R&B. They have their sights set on potentially this Necro or just CNT here. Yeah, they're gonna use the Diffusal and
Nice.
the Glimpse away. They're gonna catch one person in the field, but Pansy now has a bug on him, so he can't look to
nice
engage in.
Starburst.
Nice Static Storm here onto the Monkey King. They're gonna get rid of the pause for here. Scythe down. Now Ed in the backline's also potentially gonna fall. There's gonna be a double kill on the Necro, and they're looking for Biggie here, but that Moonlight Shadow is keeping him alive. There's no dust, and they solo RP'd this Disruptor here. And now Orion has to be careful. Do they have anything to catch this guy? Looks like they had a sentry down, so just on the edge of it, he's gonna get caught.
Good play from Sloth there. Honestly, suspicious RP usage, and they spent way too much time chasing the back. They didn't have adequate detection, so Biggie basically ran around Moonlighted and lived for a super long time. Miranda did have to buy back to use some of her stuff, but
And
definitely way better trade there for Sloth.
they also decided to fight without their strongest hero. This Deso TA, they decided to just take a questionable engagement without her, so...
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice, but that is extremely sus. The Deso TA will help amp Ricky's damage, as well as the fact that he is the most farmed hero on the team. So 10k of your net worth is literally not there.
Oh, they got a DD though, which actually just was not picked up by Sloth. And now they might catch someone. It looks like Biggie is going to be that someone, as he is under a ward right now. Yeah. Oh, the glimpse is
miss.
used, but... Oh, wait, the miss. The
Oh,
high ground
hit
miss.
him. Alright, alright. Good lord, okay. So they do get the kill on a Biggie. They got a couple wards over here. Honestly, if Disruptor had good sentry usage, he could get both of them with the kinetic field.
Yeah,
We'll see.
That is a little interesting that...
Ping and Roshan now. They definitely... He's got the DD active. Okay.
This is a
wanna
free
highlight
Rosh,
something
yeah.
here. You can get this Rosh much faster if you meld in the pit as TA.
And then double meld, yeah.
You wait for the second meld, the cooldown to come back up, and you quickly hit Roshan with 2 melds. The armor reduction will stack, and you will get the Roshan much quicker. This is a free tip for all you TA pickers out there to do Roshes way faster.
Rusty releasing a TA guide to theaters near you.
No, listen, one of my teammates on my team, he's a disgusting TA picker. He knows all the sick tricks. Another sick trick you should definitely do if you're playing AD2L, guys. I'm bringing knowledge tonight. If you're playing TA, you should share unit control
on
with your
traps.
teammates so that they can activate the traps as well.
That
If
is
you
pretty
see
cool.
They're
yeah.
trying to gank. Your teammate can activate the traps. You don't even need to pay attention. You can hit your creeps like I know you little freaks love to do. Hit your ancients and let your team activate the traps. It's actually so good. It really, you'll get like 2 or 3 extra kills per game by doing that.
It has
No
not
joke.
been tested for pubs with random toxic teammates, though.
No, don't share it with your dumbass speeding teammates. This is a league-only strat, guys.
This is how
only AD2L.
this is how PSGS won last season. It was just sharing traps on TA, and that was their sole strat.
That's right. PSGS, our mid, he can only play 1 hero, guys. He's not a good player. Divine 3, sorry. But he's not good. So, don't even worry about him, okay?
Oh, the Death Pulse, it's chasing. Pansy actually doesn't have a blink, but is set up like he wants to get some 6 skewer off. This is going to be a wild fight if it actually ever happens, as I zoom all the way out to try and catch everything. Oh, Orion
Mugi-
immediately on the back lines.
Oh,
Biggie's going to get deleted.
God, Biggie got
He's just gone, and now Pansy just walks in, looks for someone, but is not going to get it. They're going to commit the Scythe here onto the mag to prevent an RP from coming out, and now Mugi has to pop that Ghost Shroud to get away in time.
Dude,
is going to get Orchided up, plus the Starbreaker here. The rest of the heroes are getting kind of shredded here. In terms of this dots from the Necro, do they have any stuns available? The arrow is going to come through, but it's going to be off the mark. And now Fredbug in the backlines is going to get the kill off onto Pansy. And they're turning back around onto this TA right here. They have so much damage to take this hero out of the fight. And very favorable for them. Actually, Ricky is still messing around back here and gets caught out. It's going to go down.
See, they went so crazy into the back. I think only Ricky needed to really go on Disruptor there. Probably could have killed him by his lonesome, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they just got in a weird, awkward, isolated spot without the rest of their team. Like, the tower was very healthy still, so Monkey King didn't really have a clean entrance into the fight. Dawnbreaker couldn't really accomplish much in the fight.
And I think Pot of Sloth anyway were gonna like walk away from that tower. Like they were looking to disengage. So you almost got just like a free objective there, but not gonna get it. Ark's giving them good vision here if they want to potentially defend, because they do have this RP available. Pansy's gonna go in, getting an RP just onto one, but the Static Storm from Biggie, it's gonna stop the Monkey King from getting any spells off, and now Stage gonna get silenced up, gonna get caught in the smoke cloud, gonna try and get away, but gonna get caught. Oh my god, my throat, by that Tricks of the Trade, but now this Necro, he's got so much dots with this Radiance, it's coming clutch right now. Backlines, Orion's gonna get rid of CNT, and now turning off onto Biggie right here, is gonna be able to get through the supports, but now TA was almost run down up to that tier 3, and now they've bought back on the Monkey King. They're turning back onto this Necro right here, the Orchid. It's probably enough if they can get a Diffusal as well, but no, the Ghost Shroud, it's up in time. He's gonna pop the Scythe as well. He's gonna get so much heals, and now Orion's gonna be the next one to fall. Oh my god, this Necro, he's unstoppable, he's unkillable. Mugi is styling on them right now.
Mugi, baby, dude, this Radiance is putting in work. Definitely the right item choice. I don't know who would question that.
I honestly no clue.
They try to go on him and he just burns the shit out of them. I honestly think he should have gone mech first, just for a bit more survivability. He's dropping the Radiance on the ground. Man, that is BM. I like that. Shout out to Mugi. This BM is great. I wish Purple Pansy had an RP so he could RP him when he does that stupid shit. Because that would be really tilting.
That would be hilarious if he lost the Radiance there.
Yeah, that would actually be one way they could throw this game, by just deleting 5k net worth.
Yeah,
that would suck.
That generally does work as a tried and true way of throwing the game.
So, I think the problem for R&B, they had the Aegis. You could literally afford to just siege the tower with TA. You don't need to go crazy going on a Disruptor. But they got really bloodthirsty and they couldn't take a proper fight with the tier 2 there. So now it's all coming up Sloth.
Yeah, I feel like R&B is also, they kind of somehow dodged their own window which they've drafted for. And it's not looking any better. Pansy's nowhere near a blink, hoping for a 4-staff right now. This Ricky doesn't have the Manta yet. Honestly, I don't know what the Manta provides. I think an SNY might have just been better.
Yeah, the Manta's very suspicious here.
Like, you purge Dust and you purge, whatever this Q from Disruptor is called, Thunderstrike. But
I think personally he just needed to get a Yasha and then a BKB.
Yeah, I would like to see a BKB out, because again, like this Necro, the damage. Oh, Stage gonna get a Blink Stun off onto the TA right here. Meteor Hammer's not gonna go through, but they do get the arrow follow-up as well. Can they get the Scythe onto the TA right now? They are gonna not even commit it. TA is just dead for a minute regardless, and now they're looking for Arkride right here. Will they commit the Scythe to put him down? They won't. Not needed again. Fredbug's gonna get a double, and now they've got the Shivas on Mugi as well, so it's hella damage. Biggie's gonna get cleaned up by Orion in the backlines though. Free kill. Poor Biggie.
If he knew that Necro or that TA had no buyback, I'm pretty sure he would have reapered him, but can't know for sure. Either way, I think he should have.
Yeah. There's gonna
Yeah,
go a
they got
dart
the
on the
kill.
back line. Orion is going on to stage right here. There is no dust available. Again, there's a surprising lack of dust on basically anyone in this game. Another dart's gonna go out off onto the Necro.
Sleeping dart. Is this thing actually good?
I think so. It got nerfed a little bit, but if there's a strong hero like Necro in the game which you just want to ignore until you can actually kill him, I think it's the play. Unfortunately, Ricky
Very
is still
interesting
not that
spell.
farmed.
I feel like he needed a BKB more than he needed a sleeping dart, if I'm
Oh,
telling the
Fred's
truth.
actually just gonna walk in onto Ed right here. Starbreaker's gonna come through. Can they get the Orchid off in time? It won't
He
matter
has
since he has
BKB, though,
BKB.
so-
They're gonna get the dart off onto stage right here, so maybe they go for the DK, maybe they go for the Mirana. One of the two, but now Mugi's walking in, and there is no sentry down right now. Can an RP come out in time? Potentially. They have the skewer away, now the TA is finally gonna get rid of staged here. There's still 5 heroes alive. Ed's gonna have to pop that BKB right here, and now the Shivas is being popped. They're gonna be able to get rid of Pansy in time, and now the Necro Scythe is gonna put down the Monkey King. Fred's gonna... oh, he's gonna lapse in. Orion lives on barely a little HP, and now Jack's gonna be the one to fall. Oh man, the Ricky is gonna have to TP back to
Man,
base.
oh man, okay. I know I said this last game, but this is actually GG.
Yeah, I think it's definitely actually it's almost the same in terms of net worth, but in terms of like momentum,
the
I
thing
think it's
is,
worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sloth they have nothing for this Ricky. It's gonna get worse. He's not even that high on net worth. He has got room to grow, but they have nothing to control him through BKB. And this
Yeah.
Necro is just unkillable.
Yeah, the Orchid is not enough anymore thanks to the Greaves. I mean, also just like the raw HP this guy has on him. And Fred's uncontested, like you said. What do you do for this Weaver?
I don't know.
He's even dodging. Oh my god, he's just gonna
He's
kill
gonna
Orion.
kill him. Fred
Oh,
Bug.
ho, ho.
See, don't you just love it when the support or the core actually brings the dust? Doesn't that make you happy?
It's such a good
Makes me
move. Glimpse
really
back,
happy.
Biggie gets another free kill for them, and that's a buyback on Magnus. They're looking for Fred, but again, BKB, free game. They're gonna get 2 racks here, potentially. There's no RP available for 40 seconds.
R&B has one more fight here, and then
Another
probably
stun
gonna
coming
call
out, a
it,
huge
but
storm,
they get a nice
catching the
status.
Dawnbreaker here, splitting the fight up, and now the Glimpse back again, and Mookie's just walking in. He's going in with that Ghost Rod, slowing everyone up. Jack's gonna be forced to BKB here, and now Orion looking for someone in the back lines. He's gonna get stunned up. Oh, he dodges it just in his fountain. They have the Kinetic Field plus the Meteor Hammer. That's not gonna actually do anything just yet. And now Jack, the Juicy Panda fan club member, is gonna get forced way back into his fountain if he wants to survive. And they're looking for tier 4s. They actually just don't care. I think they should maybe go tier 3s just for the safe play, but honestly it doesn't matter. Now Pansy going in. He didn't actually have the RP up just yet. I don't know what that was for. Whiffs the RP completely. No one gets hit by it. And now Jack gonna get scythed up. He's not gonna die to it, but he will definitely die directly after. And now Orion, the next one to fall. They call GG and a decisive game 2 from Sloth.
Yeah, Sloth was a lot cleaner that game. I don't agree with every single item or skill build, but they played cohesively as a team, and they took mostly fights on their...
Oh, Discord's dying again, but... I don't know where Rusty was going with that, but I definitely think he had a great point to say. Hopefully when it gets back we can discuss it further. We're actually supposed to have a winner's interview, but since Discord isn't working... Actually, maybe it is back now. Interview time? Question mark? I'm gonna let Rusty know that we're doing interview there. Yeah, Discord is just completely gone. Oh well. Well, I'll pop over and see if the Pot of Sloth Discord is working properly. Let's see. Oh? I can't hear anyone yet, but let's see. Um, I'm gonna restart my Discord real quick. I'll just put us in break until we get there. So we will be back with the All right, we're here with the interview. It took me a little longer. Also, if someone could drag Connor from
Got it.
Yeah.
general. Okay, there we go. Yes.
Hello, Sloth.
Discord is
Connor?
working and interview is ready.
Congratulations, guys.
Dude, that was exciting. I was really nervous about this series, but we played really well.
My favorite kinds of games are the ones where I don't have to do anything.
Oh
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, normally Staged and Mugi just destroy the game so hard I barely get to play. And then this series, I felt like I was actually doing things that was good. So that was fun.
Oh, I put the score wrong. I just realized on the stream because I'm a clown. But I guess in terms of questions for I guess game one, because that was like quite the comeback that you guys pulled off there. What did you do? I guess was there anything specific that you guys had were like saying to keep like everything under control to just like hold out until Fred was farmed up on that Naga? Did you have anything like specific going on?
That's a staged question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stage knows the answer.
So a big part of that was we recognized that they didn't have an answer to the Naga. Like, we specifically drafted it because their team doesn't play heroes that are very good against illusion heroes. And we were target banning to try and clear that way subtly. And the entire point was we just wanted to make sure that everybody was going to have the items that we needed to get to the point where we could survive long enough. Now, we made a couple of mistakes. We didn't have the 4 stabs on our support fast enough. I ended up not getting a Lotus when I needed to, but eventually we kind of found our items, and we kept just throwing bodies at the problem. Like, usually you don't think of just being okay with your mid dying or your 3 dying repeatedly, but because of the fact they were building items solely to beat up on Mookie, they had heroes that were beating up on our supports. Once we got the 4 stabs, the Lotus, and once Fred got his heart, he's completely untouchable. We just had to hold out until then.
Yeah, like I was ready to fight it hard, and then it was just like nobody else was ready. So I ended up just like shoving waves for like, I don't know, was it like 4 or 5 minutes or something? And we weren't really like doing fights other than the fights that we had to fight. But I don't know, like I always felt strong even before Heart. Like once I had Diffu and Manta, I felt personally strong. The only time I was even under threat is when everyone else just died around me. So to me, I was never really like panicking because I knew I felt strong. I was just concerned, obviously, that we might lose a bunch of racks before everyone else. Like we just figure out our fights. But yeah, once we started fighting and they had items as well as me, I was also still getting items, and like I had Butterfly and Heart by the time we were like fighting, and it made it like almost impossible for them to kill me. I feel like, which was awesome.
I guess Connor, do you have any questions to drop on them?
Let me see here. Let me think for a minute.
Take your time.
Oh
It's
yeah,
an
what's
honor.
up with the techies bans and the faceless void? You're scared of this position 5 faceless void? Come on, what's up with that?
Okay. This is something that we talked about in our chat for a very long time. And the big idea that I had was it's easier to ban weird shit than it is to play against weird shit.
This
That-
is true.
Unless
This
the
guy
weird
just
stuff
picks
is
weird.
really
Anyways,
bad.
he's playing Weaver and Magnus position 5. Like you can't stop this guy.
I mean, we were picking Naga though, and
That
Naga
makes-
burn makes Weaver pretty bad. Like,
Yeah, I think the Diffusal was a really good pickup that game actually.
One
yeah,
of the other things
Diffusal was such a huge game changer.
It gimps
So-
their heroes a lot.
we have a lot of like really big playmaking players on our team. Like I think both of our supports and our mid laner are just some of the more dynamic players you're gonna find in Archon. So I don't like having big lockdown or like map restricting heroes out there that prevent them from being out and like trying to make plays and make big rotations. So
Right.
with that in mind, I didn't want to have the faceless out there because if we wanted to get a spirit for Mugi, well, that's not an option because you just have Chrono locking you down. Same thing with like a Windrunner. Likewise, the techies means that we just have so many different problems that we could run into as we're trying to go big on chases, like make everybody feel like badasses. That we don't want to
Have
do.
you ever died back to a techie's mine pile? That should answer your question.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of us were that concerned about it, but we decided that it was going to be a lot more normal to just play a game without techies in it. So
Definitely, yeah.
I got another question for Mugi. You had some interesting all chats during the series. Were you looking for revenge after they tipped you in game 1?
I guess, yeah. Don't start BMing if you can't win the game. Can't win the game, don't BM because
Hey,
you're
tipping's
gonna get
not
it back.
BM. Tipping's not BM. Dropping your radiance on the ground.
That
Come
was
on, that's a
so
big BM.
funny.
Is that,
I-
you missed.
I-
You didn't watch last week then.
I swear, this is okay. So this is the second team to actually do this to Mugi, right?
Yeah.
To start.
This is
DM
level-headed
picking him.
compared to last week.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I swear, like it ups his game every time
Hey,
it
Biggie,
happens.
Biggie was so quiet, I forgot this guy was in here. I got a question, Biggie.
What?
You're a literal contender league champion, man.
Yep.
Coming down to Archon, don't you think that's a little unfair?
How is it unfair? I'm a support.
You're a contender champion, man. You should be looking to conquer the contender league, reach the mountaintop once again.
Nobody
Word.
wanted me.
Oh,
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and speak for Biggie. I am in fact his manager at this point. This is a rebuilding season for Pot of Sloth. Do you understand me? Last season they were
Okay.
an underwhelming team. The Pot teams, their lower teams have been underwhelming lately. So this is a rebuilding season for Biggie. Biggie is going to come back next season. We're taking the entire roster to contender. We're all gonna rank up and step aside Rats and Bunnies, step aside Mad Cookie and your stack. You know, you've had all of this big talk about how you're going to take over Contender or people are running away from you. This is where it's at right now. We are going to move to Contender the same way we dominate Archon. We're going to dominate
Let's
them.
go.
There is no, you can call yourself the real Divine League if you want to. You can call yourself the real Heroic League. We, Pot of Sloth, are going to show you what Dota is all about.
we take no
Alright.
prisoners.
Hi.
My
yes.
God, those are some fighting words
Pod
from
of
stage.
Sloth, I gotta say, they're coming for the chip.
Jeez.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we take no prisoners. We're ready to
I'm
prove ourselves.
I'm a Sloth fanboy after that Radiance dropping. That
Fred,
was
you're
pretty
my
funny.
prisoner.
I love some good BM. I've had some good BM done to me before, and it made me sad, but I,
Oh, yeah.
I have to
If-
respect it for sure.
Yeah, if you don't play a
Did
game
you-
of Dota and make someone extremely sad on the enemy team, I don't think you really play.
Oh, of course.
Did you
yeah.
guys happen
Every
to
every time they do this, I tell them off for it, and they just keep doing it. I don't.
I did
don't know what to
ask
say.
if we were allowed to destroy our items at the end of the game, but I was told no.
Did you guys happen to catch how many times Monkey fell off the tree?
We were literally pointing it out. I think at the start of game 2, when you got him at the very start of the laning phase with the Quelling Blade, I was
I
like,
was
Miggy is
sad
my
he wasn't
MVP.
dead.
But
I was sad we didn't kill him, especially considering how much they bullied me for the rest
I
of the
hate to
game.
do a little call out, but the guy could have probably stolen the Aegis, and he knocked himself out of the tree.
No, man, definitely not. Definitely not. There's too many bodies, you know? My plan was just to sit on it and be
Maybe
fat
there's a lot of illus and
until
stuff. That's
Moogie
true.
picks it up. Yeah, I was just planning on being as fat as possible until Moogie picked it up. 'Cause I
Fred's
definitely
basically
needed
just
it.
like a penguin for the Aegis, so you know, it's like his egg, and he's just sitting on it the entire time until it's ready to hatch to Mugi.
yeah, that's the metaphor. I think that was totally in my head. Yeah. Naga Siren is a penguin. This is now in my head forever. Thank you. I appreciate this.
I mean, hey, I got the ice set too. I got the ice cosmetics, so it fits perfectly. I love that set too. Like that set is actually really good for Naga. I didn't even buy it either. I just opened it randomly, but it's a really nice Naga set.
Well,
Unfortunately, Discord may have.
Oh, is Discord
Yeah.
broke again?
Yeah, Discord kept breaking for us. I don't understand why
Yeah.
it hated us.
It
So.
broke at the end for me and Licky too.
It was.
We literally abandoned
Yeah.
it for the second game. We were doing team chat like some pub.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
That's
Hey, we're back.
rough indeed.
Oh wow.
Nope. Okay, it's still hosed.
Well, I'm out of questions. I don't know if Connor has anything else to add here, but that
I
was
got nothing else. I just gotta say, Sloth, watch out, folks. They're coming for that W. They're coming for that trophy. Biggie, he wants that gold name back in the Discord.
I didn't even know I had it last time.
that's what
to be
it's all
honest.
about, honestly.
It's what it's about, man. It's what it's about.
It is, dude. Listen. When I lose my gold name, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah, it's not. Who cares about the $10 cash prize? It's really for the Discord
No, the gold name is sick. It's a flex.
But yeah, that's a really wonderful performance from you all, especially that decisive game 2 where you just steamrolled them
Yeah,
completely.
you slapped them. Slapped them on that one.
Really showed just how strong of a team you are, and the fact that you're out for blood in the Archon League. So everyone keep an eye out for Pod of Sloth, currently sitting at, well, 4 wins, it looks like, in the schedule, ready to...
Now 6, right?
Oh wait, it hasn't been updated yet. I lied. 6 wins. There we go. And ready to take some more. So thank you guys again for the interview and the performance in the game. Definitely a pleasure to watch.
Yep, GG's, boys. Good
That's
luck.
GGs.
Good luck further. Can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
some more Sloth Gaming.
Heck yeah.
And your
That means
very
you-
unsettling banner.
That means you that means you guys are gonna cast us more, right?
I hopefully, yeah.
I'm down with Licky. Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're gonna take all the casters.
I'll give you my word right now. I'll pick up at least one Pot of Sloth playoff match.
Just get to the
Heck yeah,
just get to
baby.
the finals and you just guarantee it. There we go.
Yeah.
That's-
We're already
that's
there.
true.
Easy
That's true.
peasy. Yeah.
Easy. Alright, GG's, boys.
GG's.
Yeah. GG.
All right. Well, that's all that we have for the cast tonight. Rusty already headed out, but we're just gonna close it out. Thank you all for watching and for supporting these two great teams. Keep an eye out for them in the future. I'm gonna be doing another cast tomorrow of, I think it's Hobbits to Isengard versus MTL. So keep an eye out for that, and see you all later.